Hello and welcome back to Dune Awakening. This is our co-op playthrough. Last time we did a lot. We first went to the wreck of the Hephaestus, and that gave us information about an Ixian recorder. We met with Ari. We took out the Jackal and the Water Shipper, who are also sent here like us. Apparently they had the same marker on their face. So we're going to continue that story tonight, but first I want to do a little crafting and craft a new buggy, the Mark V. I bought us a Mark V buggy cutaway, and I could just put that on the Mark IV buggy, but I figured we'd go ahead and upgrade. And then got a Bloodshot buggy engine out of, I think, where you get the Syndicate armor. I think that's where that came from. Fortunately, we never got a bigger buggy boot Mark V, but that's okay. So
your resolution again.
You reminded me for the wrong game today. He reminded me for Conan's stream, but I just was like thinking about it 5 minutes ago, and I totally didn't do it. Okay.
Oh, I thought you did. You said I was going to change. Let me change the resolution, and then I guess you forgot.
I did forget. Okay, that should take care of it. Alright, so unlocking buggy Mark V. Duraluminal. Alright. And the storage, which the Mark V buggy storage, just a standard one you can learn. It's a little bigger than the bigger buggy boot Mark IV. So we'll go ahead and craft one of those. And then learn the engine and the cutaway, which, yeah, I paid $150,000 for that thing, which I don't think is actually a bad price. I'm not sure where to get it besides randomly out of a chest in the deep desert. Alright, so you can disassemble that old buggy if you want, John. Take it off your list of buggies. Just put it in a chest downstairs. The Mark III. Alright. Okay, so we can craft. Let's type in. Mark V. Okay. I guess it's at the top here. Alright, so buggy utility rear, yeah, we want that. Oh yeah, you can actually get a rocket launcher at this tier, I believe, for the buggy. Buggy PSU, buggy chassis. Buggy rear passenger, buggy hull. So we got the utility rear, we got the PSU, we got the chassis, we got the hull. We need the storage, the Bloodshot buggy engine. So it what does this one do? I think it accelerates faster, but it has slower max speed than the standard engine. Then the Focus buggy cutaway Mark V just has all around better mining. It cannot. Oh, it can't get a titanium and strontium, but that's okay. we can do that with our Tarl cutter rays. And then 4 treads. So, alright, so the Alright, so the Mark IV buggy cutter ray does not get Jasmium, so the Mark V will be able to get Jasmium if we want, although it's kind of difficult in the radiation with the buggy, but we could try. So yeah, we get Jasmium. So the Mark V handheld cutter ray gets titanium and strontium, but the unique buggy one doesn't get titanium. That's dumb. So anyway. Yeah, you need the Mark VI buggy cutter ray to get titanium and strontium. But yeah, since the going to old Carthag, which is what ultimately we met with at the end of the last time we met with Ari and Xantara. It turns out they know each other, and after using the Ixian decoder, we figured out that we want to meet at old Carthag. So that is what we're gonna do. But before that, since that's not going to be really co-op because of the way the journeys work, we're going to go farm some corpses at a nearby POI. Just to have a little action together. Alright, let's put this buggy down. Oops. Okay, chassis. PSU, rear. Buggy engine, treads. Storage, pole, and focus cutter ray. Alright, and then I guess we'll make it Harkonnen. Yeah, we'll leave it the black. Alright, cool. Nice. So a little more storage, and we'll be able to, farm faster, essentially. So that'll be nice. Alright, and then let's head to... Oh, and then the Sentinel armor, or the Acheronian armor, the heavy armor I have on, we were able to get all the pieces finally after. I think John might have had them all last time we streamed, but I finally got, I think, I was holding out on the gloves or something.
Access.
Oh, John needs access. Alright. Permissions. Alright, co-owner. Oh yeah, Anna had to buy 11 or 13 thermo electric coolers or whatever. Those were 5,000 each. So yeah, over 200,000 for that cutter ray, but that's so we got quite a bit selling insulated fabric. I'm hoping I can do that again once we get on a busier server. or people move to this server, or after mergers, whatever. We haven't figured out what we're going to do as far as moving. But all right, let's head over to the local POI, John, and do a little fighting. Take the assault. Hopefully we won't get a storm. Obviously we need the assault for the storage. So. You in? You in, John?
Yeah, I'm in. Invited you to party.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, God.
Grab a body. You okay?
No.
Did you die?
Yeah. I glitched out and launched into the middle of a wall.
Oh, nice. Alright, deposit this body.
There's a body over there. It's dead. But
Did you... Okay, you did bind to the bed. Alright, oh. Ah, crap. Hey, let me grab a body. Here. Or you can't, we can't both be in it, so I'll go fly off the map, or...
Alright, I'm gonna go hang inside.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, easiest thing with the assault is usually just to fly off the map if you're close to the edge. Sandstorm was coming in if I didn't make that clear when I freaked out. So, was it not close? It's not giving me the warning. Is it there, John?
Yeah, it just hit here.
Okay. It's weird, I'm not getting the warning when I come in. Let me know when it's gone. But yeah, John was saying, I guess, so to transfer servers, you want to use your base backup tool. And so first you deconstruct all your vehicles. You can have your scout and your backup tools and stuff, and your sand bike. But then your other vehicles you put in storage, and then you can back up your whole base, including everything in storage with the base backup tool. You can then go transfer server, find a siege, hopefully with your same spot if it's kind of technical and you can't just put it anywhere. So anyway, you find a new seat. If you can put it in the same spot, if it's available, you can snap it in place. If it's a base like mine is, I can kind of put it anywhere. Ours, I think, can go anywhere as long as it's relatively flat. We might want to make some adjustments before we actually pack it up. But anyway, some people were... there's also the Solido tool to back up the blueprint for your base. And some people apparently are not reading the instructions carefully, using the Solido to just copy the blueprint of their base, transferring servers, and then, yeah, apparently they're SOL currently. So don't do that. Yeah, they put out a long, like, checklist of things to do, and you know, in the right order. Funcom did, so.
Got a body over here.
Yeah, I'm just killing them and running them back as I go.
The sandstorm turned a bunch of them into loot boxes.
There's someone here.
Nice, one shot killed 3 guys. That's awesome. And almost killed myself. But yeah, we're getting corpses if you haven't been watching the series, because we can put them in the Fremen death stills to extract their water, and as we're crafting aluminum and everything, we're using more and more water, so. Trying to get back to those bodies I just had. Alright. 2 more bodies right there. But yeah, you get one. We have an advanced and a regular death still, so you get I think we put the advanced in already, maybe not, but you get 25,000 from a corpse in the regular death still, and then 45,000 with the advanced. So each, you know, every hour you can get about 70,000 water. John, I think if you pick up the bodies and then drop them to the ground, they last longer. Because it counts as dropped loot instead of just a body. It seems, at least. No body must go to waste. Yeah, I think definitely, yeah, if you have like multiple bodies, you can only carry one back. Just like, if you already have one in your inventory, you can't, if you go to pick up another one, it'll automatically drop it into a bag for you. So that is handy. Because I don't think I would have been able to get all 3 of those otherwise. Don't forget to get the gun parts.
Yeah.
Reveal yourself. Got them.
Yeah, being able to detonate the oh. Ow. Explosives hurt. Okay. Oh yeah, where's the key at, John?
All the way downstairs.
All the way downstairs. Oh yeah. Got the key. Ow! Man, that scared the crap out of me. Jeez. That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay. So get some a little bit of spice sand, some high caliber, heavy and light caliber compressors, and there was intel in here at one point. So yeah, that's another chest. That is it. Grab some more bodies. I have one on me already, don't I? I do. How do you even get up here besides doing what I did?
You can walk downstairs. There's
I see.
two key doors.
There's a few more bodies.
Where at?
Oops.
I picked up one on the stoop over there. Like on the balcony right there. I don't see any more. I got another one.
How'd you get it?
There's another one right here.
Alright, I think that's probably it. Alright. So what did we wind up with? Nice. Dang, we filled it up pretty much. So let me grab my battery back. Super convenient. Alright. Drop the stuff off and then we will Oh yeah, before we go into Old Carthag, Xantar wants us to meet him in Arrakis, so that's what we'll go do. Let me drop some stuff off here. Spice.
This chest is full.
Which one?
The one that's got the bodies in it, it's full.
Oh, is
We
it?
need to build another chest, yeah.
That's funny. I thought we were empty.
I guess I could put one in there.
Alright. Alright, get that aluminum crafting I farmed up beforehand. Okay. Alright, let's head to Harko and meet up with Xantara. Continuing our hunt for the Fremen, essentially. South to Harko. I mean, I know a complaint about you can't do the like main story journeys and stuff together, but I mean, it would be weird. How could you both like kill the jackal at the same time and stuff, you know? As the hero, you know what I'm saying? Or this sociopathic killer / hero, I suppose. Loading into Harko. Alright. Not in there.
Are you ready for this, Offworlder?
Yeah, I'm
Old
ready.
Carthag awaits. Remember, if we're caught, we're dead. But don't worry, Offworlder. I'll make sure your water finds the Fremen.
Let's go. So cool. Flying into the ruins. Find a way inside the base. Okay. That's so cool, man.
The fan would slice you to a fine mist, a most obscene waste of water. We must disable this fan if we are to proceed.
Okay, so disable the fan. This looks like a fan disabler. Very convenient. Alright.
This air smells antiseptic to me.
Make her take our souls.
Offworlder, I don't suppose you happen to have a dissembler set to the exact codes as this pentashield, do you? I thought not. Our paths must diverge for the moment, but let us keep our voices close on the community. Happy hunting.
Alright. I think my sound might be too low for the voices because I was watching some videos and playing the other day, so turn the audio down. Yeah. Hopefully it's good enough. Alright. So we have been separated from Xantara. And Roostfur is here. What's up, buddy? He said, "What up, hobo? How's it going, bud?" I am good, man. Just we are in the ruins of old Carthag, which is the Harkonnen city that got destroyed, supposedly from a laser gun shield interaction. But we are investigating the missing Fremen in this version of the Dune universe, and it has led us here. You're doing the Neo or old Carthag too, right, John?
Yeah.
Okay. That is Pentashield.
Offworlder, are you there? I'm certain you've noticed by now we have entered something well beyond normal Harkonnen devilry.
looks like a Harpoon in an airport, honestly. I was just looking at those seats. Row of seats.
I see things that raise the darkest of suspicions. I'm not... Sand and sky. One moment, Offworlder. I must examine this.
Alright, we have come into some radiation, but hey, you know what, we're prepared. Blue ID band, nice. I think that's it for back here. Alright. Alright, so...
By the Maker. Offworlder, we have entered a den of abominations. These are Tleilaxu. We must be in one of their laboratories.
Attend, children. It is time. Hear me. Where were you born? Where is your place? Put your hand in the box.
Looks like we got some friends. Alright, so Lucifer says, nice. I was debating to jump on a retro game till he saw that I was live. Thanks for joining me, buddy. And he says, you want to see the rest of that promo he was streaming the other day? He's making a vid. Oh, yeah. Okay. I will look for that.
We now speak of the Gola, perhaps our finest product, our finest prayer to the clay.
Do you know of the Bene Tleilax, Offworlder? The star Thalam warms but one planet because it could not bear any further obscenity.
I love grenades.
The uninitiated often view Golas as synonymous with clones, but this is reductive to the point of vulgarity and misses the point, misses the miracle of flesh that is the Gola.
Alright, so we gotta go through here, and I took forever to find that on my solo game. But wasn't super obvious to me. That's right, we were supposed to make Mark V batteries, John. We forgot. Rue says, funny thing is, he kept going past where he was supposed to go so many times. Yeah, I feel you, man. That's the worst. That's actually what I just did earlier. I kept walking past that door I just cut through there. I didn't realize it could be cut through when I first came through this area.
Unlike a clone,
The Tleelaxu are genetic manipulators of the highest order. They've been one of the dreadful of life. Entire galaxies of horror distilled into a test tube. The most things the Tleelaxu excite disgust.
Alright. Oh yeah, I might want to turn my shield on. Alright, so let's listen to this again.
Unlike a clone, the materials used to generate a Gola are harvested from an already deceased specimen. What's more, Golas have been documented to have experienced echoes, fragmented memories of their previous existence.
So Golas can have memories, supposedly, in this universe. Pretty sure a clone of a deceased with deceased DNA is still called a clone. Ooh. Oh yeah, I guess I could get my ritual bag of blood. Nothing like water. Delicious water taken from Tleelaxu freak bodies. Alright, another door to cut through. Blow all these suckers up, man. No problem. The lighting is so nice in here.
Hear me. You are the scoundrel. We are the hands. You are the
Not good when someone controls your mind. This is what I tell the voices in my head all the time. Mark IV heal kit, fancy. How you doing, John?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Dear God, if you could see what I'm seeing.
I think I got like 3 of them. Ah! Holy crap, jump scare. Jesus. Oh my scared the crap out of me. Jeez. See, that's like they'll come out of there.
It's terrible. Monstrous past all sanity.
Yeah, they throw rocks at you if you get where they can't get to you. This is what Angar did. Just sniped him. Watch this. Ah, oh, nice. 3 with 1. That's fun. This game is fun, John. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Poison got him. Where are they at throwing at me? Missed. Jerks. Just, I'm having a grenade challenge here, guys.
Satanic things! Legions! They defy all reason!
Grenade only playthrough.
Thank you! I cannot tell you, Walter. It's utterly beyond thought. I dare not tell you. The most disturbing spice dream could not show this. They are not...
Oh my god, there's so many of them. Zoom in.
I yet live, off-worlder. We must reunite. There are hatches that lead downward. See if you can locate one.
Okay. Are we done? Is that everybody? Hatches that lead downward. Okay. Down there. Spawn room. Spawner. Oh, here we go. This is probably it. No, once I realized you could explode the Assault Seeker, football grenade, anytime you want. Really got me into it. Alright. Rucifer asks how YouTube's been treating me lately. Hadn't been around as much because of work. Yeah, it's been okay, you know. My Conan guide kind of brings me a little revenue. Otherwise, it's kind of a hobby. Just enjoy streaming, hanging out with John and my friends on my Conan stream, and you know, doing the Dune playthrough. Gets me to steadily play through the entire game, so that's fun. But yeah, it's been good. Oh, the monsters remind you of Sons of the Forest schools or whatever, mutants. Yeah, I can see it. It's like a laboratory with some specimens in their tanks still. I hear one still. I'm gonna get jump scared again, I know it. Doesn't appear to be anything in here.
Off-worlder. I've entered a large cavern and will await you here. Hurry.
Looks like a lovely place to work. I heard another tank break. There's Antara.
I have seen things this day that I will never speak of. For when I pass out of this universe, the memory of it will mercifully die. Come, let us continue.
Yeah, Rue, it's my main game right now, but I'm recording playing Ark Survival Ascended with the Glasscasket here, John. So I'm gonna do that as like an edit like really long chunks of footage down to, you know, shorter episodes. So I got like almost got a terabyte of videos. You just start editing. So cool, man. You can't run or walk fast unless you know, they put a lot of time into it. They want to make it dramatic.
Our cat's paw returns and brings a desert lion in tow. What is it you seek? The sleeper is not here.
It is a strange thing to see a Bene Gesserit perched at the center of a Tleilaxu web.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Tell me, if you are truly of the Sisterhood, then command us to put our blades away.
Clever children.
Talk, or we will take turns degloving your skull of all its faces.
Be at peace, Desert Lion. I'm here to give answers.
What interest does the Bene Tleilax have with me?
Speaking as someone who habitually hides behind other guises, perhaps we're interested in the real you. The royal you.
Tell us what you know of the Sleeper.
Oh, yes. The Sleeper is our greatest experiment yet. However, I should like to talk about this one here.
How does this off-worlder relate to you and your plans?
Have you not guessed?
Amputees often complain of feeling their phantom limbs. Tell me, little homunculus, when you allowed yourself to be Count Fenring's plaything. When you murdered sibling.
After sibling.
Did you feel nothing?
Not even a tickle.
Not really.
A clone.
Clones are grown from cells taken from the living. Golas are harvested from the dead. They are walking mausoleums, haunted by the memories of a corpse. Oh, my poor child of the tomb. Your life is not yours. Your memories and identity are product, code, content. You are one of many, a ghoulish fractal, repeating and repeating and repeating. Every horror you faced in this land emerged from the same slime you congealed in.
Enough. That's more than enough.
You seem to have me at a disadvantage, Desert Lion. I do not possess the voice. I am no Bene Gesserit. And yet, when it comes to our product, I may as well be. Kills and toss.
Oh! Whoops. Sorry, dude. My bad.
You still don't know what cadaver you were scraped from.
There's no time for masks now. My name, my real name, is Bronso Vernius. My mission is to find the Sleeper. Listen, the Fremen are still out there. They will return once the Sleeper has awakened. You must find Stilgar. Arrakis has sharpened you, off-worlder. But what will you do with that edge?
Well, damn, I just killed Xantar. Found out I'm a Gola. running out of here. Okay, when I did this on my solo game, it was timed. That's weird. Oh yeah, I turned off the overlay. That's funny. Or the UI. That is not what I flew in with. Oh, is that Xantaris? Stealing his assault. Alright, it says reach your base or city, but I'm gonna go to the city because I probably might need to talk to someone there afterwards. So might as well go there. Harko Village. Did you finish the old Carthag?
Yeah, I finished Old Carthag. I've been to Arrakis, and I've been to Arco, and then I'm in Arrakis now.
Okay. Rooster says, did you say a terabyte of footage? Yeah, it's getting up there. I have my computer came with a 1 terabyte SSD and I bought a 2 terabyte expansion, so 3 terabytes. I wish I had 10.
Hello? Are you there? So you made it out. Good. I want to hear all about it, but it's complicated. After Fade Routha was spotted in Arrakis, Mother and Father have put me on lockdown. For different reasons, of course. Father thinks the Harkonnen want to abduct and force me to submit to the betrothal with Fade. Mother, well, she's more worried about my meeting Zentara without a chaperone, I think. We've got history. Speaking of the most wanted man in the Imperium, he's disappeared again, hasn't he? Did he say when he'll make contact? The man is frustratingly hard to pin down. He does love playing the dashing outlaw. I'll reach out again when I can find the time. Be safe.
Yeah, kind of murdered him. Sorry about that. Okay, we need to go to a Haga Basin settlement now, I guess. I could have gone back to the base. I thought we'd talk to Alara afterwards, but I did see we got 2 things for finishing that. Got Xantar's Chris Knife, which I know if we use this, it will break the first time we use it. But it's a keepsake. And we also got a quest item, Xantar's Signet Ring. Hey, Epic Legend Quest. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping in. We have just finished Old Carthag, the Harkonnens, the Ruins of Old Carthag mission for Dune Awakening here. And we're heading back to Haga Basin, the main, sandbox area. We need to go to a settlement, so we'll go to Pinnacle. Not there. Here. Scoot over here to the crossroads. Oh, Rooster says he's a little sick, man. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Like, a bunch of my British friends who don't really know each other all kind of got sick over the past couple days. And I just watched 28 Days Later recently. I was joking with them. Like, I think you guys need to get out of the UK. Noctua. Bad news about Xantar, dude. Noctua lands on your arm, looks at you expectantly. Noctua, I'm sorry about Xantar. I couldn't control myself. Noctua chirps to you, but seems frustrated at your lack of understanding. I'm sorry, I don't understand you, Bat. Oh, he's pissed.
Very good. You're there. Count Fenring wants to talk to you, and it's never a good idea to keep our dear Fenring waiting. Come to me in Harko as soon as you can. I have a ribbon for you, kitten.
Alright. Now we head back to Harko Village. Alara has called us back. She hasn't had cause to call us kitten in a while, so gotta go see her. Alright. Harko Village. Naru says it's bound to happen because he's been working his butt off. Yeah, man? Like your real life, your day job. What do you do if you don't mind sharing vaguely what you do if you want? Or go into detail. Whatever. Alright, Alara Took. Hand of ours. Oh yeah, Yappers. He's self-employed. He does Spark, Walmart's delivery. Ah, I got you, man. Yeah, yeah. I've been doing DoorDash for about a year. Although the last around the holidays, it kind of slacked up because my wife needed the car. She's a pet sitter and she was house sitting. She's got to come back and forth to our house to take care of our diabetic cat, and she just needs to have a car in case of emergencies.
Oh, look, the kitten is back. Do we have business?
But yeah, I'm getting back into it. You said Fenring wants to see me?
Dangerous to speak that name aloud. Even here, beneath the cone of silence. You understand that we are not official. We are the hidden hand. Our connection offers no protection. Only the danger of discovery and a slow death at the hands of those who would thwart the Imperium's interests.
I'll be careful.
You better be. Dangerous times for us all. I hope you're ready, kitten.
Ready for what?
Well, I didn't ask. I'll have my men take you to him. His instructions are clear. We need to blindfold you first. See? I told you I had a ribbon for you, didn't I, kitten? Such trust. I promise not to take advantage of it.
Ah, my favorite assassin. I must confess that reading Alara's reports is a rare pleasure. Except this last report. You entered the ruins of old Carthag, accompanied by the outlaw Zantara, and you returned alone. Tell me, what happened down there?
Describe the events that happened.
The Beni Tlilax, a nest of spiders that burned with old Carthag. Or so I thought. And you, a Gola, the flesh of the fallen, reborn. Fascinating. Your service has earned you answers. Ask.
Well, you promised me answers. I want to know more about Golas.
Unlike clones, who are grown from living cells, Gola are grown from the flesh of one who has died. The process of doing so is knowledge known only to the Beni Tlilax. They make a fortune dealing their blasphemous wares across the Imperium. Spoiled Na Familia will pay extraordinary sums to have their favorite pet or retainer resurrected. But they are never quite the same. No Gola has the memories of its original host. No Gola remembers who they are. If you value the past or the mind, then Gola are worthless.
And what about me?
Indeed, you are a refinement. Your compulsion doesn't drive you to madness as it did the ones who came before you. You have a great deal of imprinting. You can learn skills that take decades to develop in a short amount of time. And, fascinatingly, you don't have the appearance of whoever you are originally grown from. Perhaps that is the clue. You must have been someone with a recognizable face. The Beni Tlilax are forced to hide you in plain sight.
What do you think they want?
Perhaps we can discover the answer together. Recently, there has been a string of murders in Arrakis. The victims have all been my agents at one time or another. A Tlilax retaliation for your efforts on my behalf. My chief inspector believes so. Travel to Arrakis. Find my investigator in the Imperial Consulate. He'll be thrilled to have the help.
Alright, I'll go meet your investigator.
I expect nothing but excellence from you. Report to Alara when you are done. I will continue research into your origins.
Goodbye. Alright, let's go to Arrakis. We'll talk to his investigator and then probably wrap this up. Alright. So, Arrakis. Bruce first says, hope the cat's doing well. He's stable. Yeah, man, thanks. He's well regulated. Since the holidays were busy, but afterwards almost dead for him. Actually, yeah, it's I lost platinum status for DoorDash, which is like the top tier based on, you know, deliver accuracy, how many, you know, deliveries you accept out of offers and all that. And they changed it. You used to have to have 100 deliveries in the last 30 days to get platinum. So I was stuck at gold. And you can work whenever you want with platinum. You don't have to schedule, and you get priority for higher pay. So yeah, they changed it. So now you don't having a bunch of deliveries helps, but it's not required. So I have such good everything else, like on time and customer ratings, all that it gave me platinum again. So yeah, I'm slowly getting back into working again now that the wife has slowed down. Now taking 57 hours to load into Arrakis, of course, as usual. I should have worked a couple hours today, but I was being lazy. Well, I was just gaming, so. I mean, I had my stream at 1 for Conan Exiles, but I could have worked a few hours after that. But Ruse says Spark started doing a rank system. Now that's the great. That's not great though so far. Are you saying it's not great? You don't like it? Like, our rating is just people can rate. They get, when their delivery's over, it'll ask them to rate their food and the delivery. And I have almost perfect on that. And then on-time rate, you know, it's just, I only am never on time if the restaurant screws up. So that part's pretty easy. Alright. So pet the Kulon. Oh yeah, that's on my Atreides, my solo game. I ignore the Kulon because I'm a heartless Harkonnen. Kulon is the donkey wearing a still suit. You can pet him if you so desire.
Well, if it isn't Fenring's pet puzzle box. Last we met, there was a Sardaukar blade against your throat, and I was debating how best to make you scream.
That would have been a mistake, Torres. Good thing your boss has better instincts.
Careful, prisoner. I might start thinking you're trying to scare me.
How about we get the job done and then we can get back to threats and promises?
Threats and promises? Sounds about right. Let's get this going before the killer makes a third option.
We have to move fast.
We don't have time for guesswork. But rushing breeds mistakes, and mistakes mean more blood on the streets. This killer is methodical, precise, and they won't stop until the job's done. There's a pattern to the victims. Find it, and you might catch them in the act. If the killer's still here, and we believe they are, then this is our best and maybe only chance to stop them. And make no mistake, if the Bennett Tleilaxu are involved, this isn't just a string of murders. It's a purge, carefully planned and devastating. A threat not only to Arrakis, but to the stability of the entire Imperium.
Where do we start?
There is no we. You go out and dig. I stay here and wait for the results. Don't come back empty-handed.
Where do you want me to start?
You're not Fenring's only pet. He's got a whole shelf of broken things he likes to wind up and watch. Start with the engineer, Austin Lath, on the upper level of the Seleucid Bull. The last two victims were known associates. He must be mixed up in this somehow.
The Seleucid Bull is a large place. Where do I start?
He's not out on the floor with the common drinkers, if that's what you're thinking. Lath sticks to the back rooms. Quiet, curated, and expensive enough to keep the rabble out.
I didn't know there were back rooms.
Of course not. They are restricted to patrons of higher standing than prisoner. You'll have to speak with the barman on the upper level of the Seleucid Bull, Alistair Chin. Either he or their security man, Ugo Forense, can provide access.
What else do I need to know about Lathe?
If only I had a dossier and a drink menu. Find the man. You'll learn more in 5 minutes than I could tell you in 10. Should you require further guidance, return to me.
Alrighty. Okay, let's go to the Bull and talk to this Lathe guy. Alright, Ruse says the rating is not fair at all so far, plus it's not evened out yet. I think it's weeding out all the people that flooded the platform recently. Okay, like holiday people wanting extra cash. Yeah, when they're working out the new on-time system, like, it was really pissing me off. It was counting me late a lot for stuff that wasn't my fault, but they seem to have sorted that out. Alright, talk to the bartender.
Welcome to the Matador Room. If you're here for shade, spirits, or secrets, you found the right bar. If you're here for honesty, I suggest dehydration.
I'm looking for information. I'm told an Imperial engineer frequents this establishment.
An engineer? Ah, my dear, we get all sorts. Tinkerers, thinkers, men with their heads in copper and sin.
He was a civic engineer, a man called Austin Lathe.
Austin Lathe. That's not a name one forgets, even in this fog of faces and ruin. What's it to you?
I'm here as an agent of Sub-Prefectors. We believe the engineer is in grave danger.
Grave danger, is it? Tragic how engineers attract it like rust. Yes, we all know Master Lathe. He's a fixture both here at the bar and in the Espada Lounge, our members-only room in the back.
You don't seem surprised that he's in trouble.
Surprises for school children and clerks. I serve poison in crystal and betrayal in whispers. Trouble is my afternoon tea.
It's important that I see him.
Importance is relative, darling. To you, perhaps urgent. To me, just another evening with too many voices and too few tips. Talk to Ugo. He's the poor soul tasked with mopping up after people who think their urgency is persuasive.
Alright, jerk. Ugo. What's up, Ugo?
Hello! Welcome to the Matador room, where the spirit of Caladan steps into the ring, poised, unshaken, and noble to the end.
I'm looking for the private rooms.
Believe me, I would love to usher you in and cause a scandal. But unless your house's sigil is on the registry, you will have to enjoy this floor with the rest of us wretches.
I respect the velvet rope, Ugo, but today I'm stepping over it. With your blessing would be best.
Ah, if velvet ropes could talk, they would say, no exceptions, not even for charmers. Try another angle. Besides, the room is on lockdown. I'm just the gatekeeper here.
Lockdown, what happened?
A minor medical incident with a patron. We are grateful for your patience.
That's all you can tell me?
Of course, discretion and propriety forbid me from disclosing the activities of our patrons. You understand.
Sub-Prefect Tor sent me. He believes the one I seek is in imminent danger.
Hey, Thor's sent you.
I'm looking for the engineer Austin Lade. Word is he's a regular.
Yes, we know Master Lathe well. Alas, he is the subject of the unfortunate medical incident I spoke of.
Minor incident, you said.
Yes, but that was before you identify yourself as the sub-prefect's agent.
And now?
I regret to inform you that the engineer has suffered the most conclusive of health setbacks.
He's dead?
Let's just say he won't be ordering more drinks anytime soon.
I still need to see the body.
Very well. But may I ask what is it you are looking for?
I'm not sure if this was an accident or suicide, Ugo. It might have been a conspiracy.
What a conspiracy! The man was cooked on Vanta draft, and he liked to play revolutionary between relapses.
I need to see Lay's body right away.
Very well. I grant you access to the lounge, but I make it quick.
Mind if I run a quick scan? Might pick up something.
Please, wave your little wand around. You will see what I saw. The trail of a man who burned from the inside out.
Alright. And I happen to know the back room is back here. Confirm. Oh, I don't have my scanner, but that's okay. You don't need it, but it helps you find the clues.
If you're hearing this...
It's a body.
Well, I didn't get away. I'm Austin Lathe, engineer. The guy they call when they want things done, not questions asked. There was this one chance I could have said no, but I didn't. I crunched the numbers, fine-tuned them. That was all it took to bring down the ceiling on 1,000,000 lives. I didn't press the button, but I knew it was coming. I just didn't want to disappoint the guy who asked. They gave me a new title, a nicer code, called me Na Familia. But after that, they wouldn't look me in the eye. And the thing I hear over and over, it's not the blast, it's my silence. And I found this pamphlet stuck behind a sink. You dig, you sweat, you die, and your work builds opera houses on worlds you'll never see. There was a sandfly stamped on the back, razor wings, sickle-shaped stinger. What bleeds in silence must one day sing. Didn't get it then, but those words stuck.
Alright, So he apparently was involved in maybe blowing up old Carthag, it sounded like. And also getting into revolutionary stuff. Sandflies, sounds like. Alright. A plastone carafe stands empty on the table. It's open mouth, carrying only the faint scent of spiced wine. Examine the carafe's label. A label written in neat hand reads Casarac Red 10194 AG, a rare Caledonian vintage, briny, and mineral kissed by ocean winds. Okay, conclude exam. A quiet meal for a quiet end. The food sits cooling, mute witness to a man who avoided the crowd and death that would not wait. Examine the food. The meal is barely disturbed. Braised slig, Caledonian pundi rice, and stuffed olives, and off-world indulgence. Conclude exam. Alright. A chaos of stained papers littered the table. It would look as if it had been stormed through if it weren't for the empty cup standing undisturbed. Look at the cup. The cups look soiled. Austin Lathe either was an exceptionally heavy drinker or he may have had some company. Look at the cup on the left. Empty savor, some dark dregs at the very bottom. A strong aggressive smell comes off from it. It's a bit sticky to the touch. Look at the cup in the middle. Empty, you can smell faint scent of spiced wine. Look at the cup on the right. Empty, smells of spiced wine. A subtle reddish stain can be seen on the rim when held in the light. Examine something else. Look at the documents. Scrolls are spread out on the table. Most are covered in scribbles and shapes, crumpled, dirtied. One stands out in neat letters on top of the stack. Look at the messy stack of scribbled scrolls. Sketches and undecipherable schematics that's too chaotic or too expert for you to make sense of. Look at the neat parchment on the top of the stack. It is made of spice paper. It reads, Wings in the Dark, Notes Towards a Future Without Chains, a manifesto. Okay. Alright, that's all of that. A thick, well-printed leather-bound tome rests on the table, its spine stamped with a numeral 7, clearly one of many volumes. Examine the cover. The leather cover bears gilt lettering, Histories of Imperial Descent, Volume 7, The Ekaz Revolt, Causes, Conduct, and Consequences. Examine the interior. The pages are dense with fine print along the edges, faint smudges, and a slight discoloration suggest frequent handling. 2 sections are bookmarked. The content probably won't help you solve the case, but a history enthusiast would enjoy this. Okay. I guess I can not worry about that. Close the book carefully. Examine the rear cover. Stamp on the back reads, Printed without imperial sanction by Lantern and Ash Press. Read it in secrecy. Burn it in silence. Okay. Alright. Austin Lathe's gaunt frame are slumped on the bench, skin pallid and waxy. Salt streaks mark where his final sweat dried hours ago. Examine the upper body. No obvious signs of trauma. Examine the hands. Gaunt hands, the limp fingernails uneven and chewed down, an unusual nervous habit for a man of his station. Examine the head. Eyes with heavy bags, cheeks hollow and sallow, faint capillaries on his nose hint at long years of drink, not exactly the picture of health. Examine the mouth. Froth clings to the corners of his mouth, dried to a faint crust. Without medical expertise, what this indicates eludes you. Examine the eyes. His eyes remain open, lids sunken with heavy bags. Corneas are faintly clouded, the mark of sudden systemic failure. Examine something else. Examine clothing. Well-made garments, finely tailored but worn and unchanged for days. Pockets are empty, showing no recent use. Conclude examination. Okay. So interrogate witnesses in the bowl. Alright. Oh yeah, we're loading back in Arrakis. It's gonna be slow. Rooster says he's back. Had to take his dog outside. Dog's outside. Oh my god. Yeah, like first before I think it was like the second or third update, like Arrakis was loading as fast as Harka Village, and then after that it's just it takes 3 times as long as Harka Village or more. Alright, here we are.
Oh, I swear to the stars, if you're here to ply me with a drink, I'm going to shove shards of glass in your eyes. I'm sorry. Am I sorry? No, I'm not. Let me be plain. This is the worst possible time. I do not wish to speak. Kindly go away, please.
I've been in Austin's room. I would like to ask a few questions.
You've seen... Very well. Let's get this over with. My name is Hester Klimt. Ask your questions.
Can you tell me how you know Lathe?
I was his assistant. We worked together at the Imperial Planetologist's office. That's the extent of our relationship.
You have no other insights?
No. And what does it matter? There's no foul play. Unless you have some compelling evidence or medical training, I have to deal with the fallout now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to prepare. I have to clean out his office. I have to prepare for his replacement. There's too much.
I'll leave you to it. Okay, find a way to prove foul play. Okay.
You? Again? You're like a rash. I'm in...
Find a way to prove foul play. Alright. Okay, I guess we can go talk to Torres or... oh, that's the Souk doctor. Oh. Right, maybe she can help us determine if it was poison? Let's go talk to her. Oops. I went the complete wrong way. Alright, so Klimt was his administrative assistant or something, I guess. That woman. Hello.
You do not appear to be injured or ill. So what brings you to my clinic?
You can pay to change your appearance here for 5,000 solars. I'm investigating the death of Austin Lathe.
I can't say I know the name, but I'm afraid my head has been buried in matters concerning my clinic of late. What's this to do with me?
I suspect foul play. I'd like to test the veracity of that with your expertise.
A possible murder, then. I see. That is interesting. At least morbidly so. Today has taken an interesting turn. I'll do the best I can without a body to directly examine. What can you tell me about the state of the cadaver?
The eyes of the corpse were discolored.
That could definitely support suspicions of poison. However, there are myriad other medical reasons that could cause such discoloration.
How might I confirm a poison theory?
A poison snooper would be the most expedient method.
Do you have a poison snooper to spare?
I'm afraid I don't have any snoopers at all. My supplies are lacking in general at the moment.
Do you know where I could acquire one?
If I knew that, I'd have one already. But I'm not exactly familiar with the more illicit sources of goods in Arrakis.
Alright. Acquire a poison snooper from Alistair Chim or Tidge of Gary. Oh yeah, that's the scavenger guy. Yeah, we'll go talk to him. Right, who's Alistair? I don't remember. This away. Yeah, there's the Kulon you can pet.
Oh, hey there, friend. Looking for anything special?
I am, in point of fact. John just texted me. I guess he lost internet. Alright, well, we're about to wrap this up here shortly.
Well, color me curious. You've got a specific purpose in your eyes. What are you looking for?
Poison snooper.
You're in luck. I just so happen to have a snooper. I could part with it for a proper pittance of Solari, or perhaps some alternative form of payment.
Yeah, I'll pay in Solari.
Solari always spends butterblood.
Okay, investigate the private room with the poison snooper. Right. Yeah, Glasscasket is out in the country, so he loses internet sometimes. Use the poison snooper. The poison snooper flashes red near his fingertips, indicating contact with lingering surface toxin. Okay. Examine Slate's clothing. Use the poison snooper. The poison snooper glows green over his garments, showing no trace of poison. Okay, conclude exam. Use the poison snooper. No poison, no poison on the food. Look at the cups. Use some poison snooper. Alright, it's not the cups, okay. Look at the documents. Okay. Use the poison snooper on the book. The snooper glows red along the page edges. Contact poison. The book itself became Lay's executioner. Alright. A patient, deliberate, and lethal poisoning, enhanced by his nervous habits. Whoever did this knew him well. Okay. Interrogate witnesses again. Alright. Yeah, let me text John back. Slow load back into Arrakis. Oh yeah, John got me Dune Monopoly for Christmas. I went visiting last weekend. And it was a late Christmas gift, so it was pretty sweet. I haven't played it yet, but it's got, like, you know, images and from the Villeneuve film. And, you know, Solaris and stuff instead of dollars. Okay.
You? Again? Feel like a rash. I'm sorry. Was that hurtful? Not hurtful enough. How is this supposed to go? I'm in over my head. I'm not in a proper state of mind, and I promise there will be collateral damage if I have to open my mouth.
The evidence suggests Austin was murdered. What can you tell me about him?
Murder? That's impossible. I don't... How could you... How?
He was poisoned.
No, there's clearly been a mistake. The situation is insane enough without these wild theories.
A poisoned snooper confirmed it.
No, a murder. It seems so unlikely, doesn't it? I don't...
What aren't you telling me?
All right, you nerve-wracking hound. Let me think. Perhaps I do know something that would help. Ask your questions.
Did Austin exhibit any strange behavior leading up to his murder?
Stranger than usual? He did become extra agitated. Paranoid, even. Particularly after a meeting with a strange woman.
Woman?
A redhead. He met with her in a closed room for hours. He came out, distressed, immediately ordering a Thopter transport for the following day.
Where did he go after meeting the redhead?
I don't know if I should...
This is vital.
He had a secret workshop in the eastern shield wall. I don't know why he chose such a remote location. I don't know what he worked on there. I never saw him work. I'll send you the coordinates of the workshop.
Thank you, Hester. Most helpful.
You again?
I have some more questions.
I understand. Let's get this over with.
Can you tell me more about Austin? Why anyone would want him dead?
Murder. I just can't believe... Well, the more I think about it, someone murdering Austin isn't so unbelievable. I don't know what to believe.
Just take a breath and tell me what he was like to work with.
Austin wasn't a conventional boss. He rarely came into the office. A dysfunctional workplace, to say the least. No guidance, little teaching, nothing. With the absence of Cyprian Io, I've been taught nothing. I've had to figure it out as I go, running the day-to-day affairs in the chaos. In essence, I'm the acting planetologist of Arrakis. It's ludicrous. I'm in over my head. Damn Austin. Or rest in peace, or both. I'm losing my mind.
Seems to me your boss carried the favor of a powerful patron.
I've suspected as much. Austin must have done something for someone in power to earn his cozy position. He did something that haunted him. You should understand, Austin was a brilliant engineer, as near as I can tell. But something shattered him at some point. He's a shadow of who he was.
What do you mean?
It wasn't any one thing or any describable clue. Just a million tiny intangibles taken in while being around him. Something had him guilt-racked. Once I saw him sobbing over a set of city planning sketches. He didn't see me. He avoided his work and skill set. It made him feel guilty or afraid. I'm not sure how he made ends meet, but the job title remained and money kept coming in.
Do you have an alibi?
An alibi for Austin's murder? I was out on business that Austin had been neglecting.
I don't suppose someone could confirm that?
I'm afraid the only proof I can show are piles of hastily prepared paperwork.
Who might else have had access to the room where Austin was found?
Alistair and Ugo have access to any room in the Seleucid Ball, of course. I know I've seen Ambrose Lucifera in and out of there.
Do any of them strike you as capable of murder?
Isn't that the thing about murder? We're often surprised by who is capable. I suppose Ugo and Alistair might have their own shady dealings. But I can't imagine them killing someone in their own establishment. And Ambrose seems too ridiculous. I don't know.
Can you tell me anything about the book that was found in the room?
Was that some sort of revolutionary manifesto? I don't know much about the book itself, other than Austin was reading it obsessively recently.
What aren't you telling me?
Easy there, you maniac. I'm not hiding anything. I just didn't have any conversations with Austin about his reading. I don't know if it is any way connected, but Austin's political demeanor was becoming more, I suppose, militant. Towards the end, he also seemed to be hanging out about more and more shady and dangerous-looking people, though I have no idea who they were.
All right. Okay, more witnesses. So Ambrosia Lucifer is this guy.
Do mine ears detect the footfalls of someone who will add a drop of excitement to this rather pedestrian evening?
I'm here to inquire about Austin's death.
Austin's dead? But I only saw him recently. So full of life.
Morning will have to wait. I have questions.
Wait. Is this a potential murder investigation? How charmingly macabre! Do you really think someone murdered poor Austin? Shh, don't spoil it. Yes, I simply must be involved. How might I facilitate your sleuthery?
Are you sober enough to answer questions?
Now see here, I am only midway through today's debauch, and am of sound enough mind to answer the queries of both of you. There are two of you, yes? I jest. Oh, do lighten up. This isn't a funeral, it's a possible murder scene.
I have reason to believe Austin was poisoned. Thoughts?
My dear Inquisitor, are you treating me like a suspect? Ridiculous! I am deucedly outraged. No, I'm not feeling anger. I'm feeling intrigued. A proper murder mystery, and I'm a suspect. How wickedly romantic. Perhaps I felt a deadly envy toward my dear friend.
Envy over what?
Nothing comes to mind. He was a sad sack of wine, whereas I am rather fabulous. Come to think of it, we weren't very close friends. Pshaw, we can hammer out a motive later. I'm just glad to be in the rogues gallery of this caper.
Can you tell me anything constructive about my poison theory?
I can say this about poisoning Austin. It would be easy to do. The man had recently developed a bottomless appetite for spiced alcohol. Not everyone can handle vice with the charm and panache that I do. People like Austin turn alcoholic dependency into something depressing. Something terrible haunted that man. 1 part guilt and 2 parts fear of discovery, shaken well and garnished with intrigue.
I'll take that under advisement.
Take it as you will. I am just a fatuous noble brat with too much leisure on his hands. Or perhaps I'm at my most serious when I'm joking.
I think I'm done here.
It's been a most unusual pleasure.
Goodbye. Okay. Hugo.
Ah, you are back.
I have more questions.
How can I help?
The poison snooper lit up when I analyzed his book.
But who would want to kill a Master Lath? He was already doing a good job over that himself. Between his taste for that toxic Harkonnen brew he loved so much, and the company he kept.
What kind of company is that?
Your house deserters and ex-Dune men mostly. Not the kind that file taxes or hold court on Kaiten.
Are you talking about the sandflies?
Keep it down, stranger. But yes, if you are asking if Master Lath drifted that far, he did. Master Lath was a creature of habit, wretched ones. Benders that lasted days, women and drink until he couldn't see straight.
Public collapse or private?
Oh, public! Shouting poetry in the gutter. 1 sock, no shoes. The sheriff, he dragged him in more than once. No charges, of course. Not for his kind.
And then?
He would vanish, poof. Sometimes for days or weeks at a time. always come back clear-eyed, skin back like a desert stone. That is when he would hole up in the private room, pour himself a Vanta, crack open one of those revolutionary tomes, and the cycle would begin anew.
Goodbye. Okay.
Found what you were looking for? Or just a new regret to pair with your drink?
You need to shut down the Espada room. A noble has been murdered.
I believe you are mistaken. Master Lathe is under the influence of something quite spiritual. Vanta draft. Known side effects include coma, confession, and occasionally death. But let's be generous and assume the middle one.
You knew he was dead. Quit playing games.
You're right. No games. Just a corpse in the Espada room and a list of insults I had hoped to use before Vanderdraft finished what regret started.
You don't think he was murdered?
Murdered? No. Master Lathe was far too committed to slow, deliberate self-annihilation, not flashy enough for murder.
You seem pretty sure of that.
Self-loathing's not a flaw in this town. It's a currency, and Master Lathe had it to spare. He spent it on bad liquor, bad romance, and bad books. In that general order.
Alright, no more questions. Alright. Go talk to Tors, and then we'll wrap it up, guys. Thanks for sticking around a little longer. I think we'll be heading back to Haga next in the quest line, so I just wanted to move it along some.
Report.
I spoke with Klimt, Austin's assistant. She didn't want to believe it, but I laid it out. This was murder.
You rattled her then? Good. Did anything shake loose?
She said Austin's been on the edge lately, had a thopter lined up, meant to fly out to his workshop tomorrow.
Did she say where? If he was running, that's the direction we look.
Yeah, it's not just a workshop, it's buried in Sandfly's base, deep in the eastern shield wall.
Very good. You're starting to think like a Cheops player. But every cleared square reveals a trap or a truth. Go see which one Lathe left behind.
I'll get going. Cheops is like 3D chess, sort of, I guess. Alright, so I need to go back to the Sandfly's base in Haga, so we will do that next time. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. We had Lucifer and Epic Legend Quest. Thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate it. And anybody lurking in the background, thank you very much. Please hit the like button on your way out. Be well, and I will see you guys next week.